Hello everyone, welcome to the Adoran region. I'm your host, Adoran himself, and welcome to another episode of A Pack a Day Keeps the Doctor Away. This is the 9th of December, and it is a Monday, so as a result, we are going to be opening up a classic, a Blue Eyes Legendary Duelist White Dragon Abyss pack. So if you hear mouse noises in the background, that is just me trying to adjust stuff, because that's how I have to do this. I'm not particularly great at operating two things at the same time. So, I think everything is good. Yeah, cool. So we're going to open up another one of these. You understand the whole gist of the thing. It's not terribly complex. So let us get to it. I am excited so far. We've gotten a lot of pretty cool stuff from the pack so far. Nothing too crazy in my opinion. But we have gotten some interesting cards nevertheless. A lot of Blackwings, a lot of Abyss stuff, and other things like that. So, speaking of Abyss stuff, we're going to start off with Abyss Actor Curtain Call. So, read this right here. You can see the art real quick. A lot of Abyss Actors there. So, if an Abyss script spell card or effect is activated this turn, add one face-up Abyss Actor Pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand up to the number of Abyss script spells in your grave. Then, you can special summon an Abyss Actor Pendulum monsters from your hand with different names up to the number of monsters added to your hand by this effect. You can't special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except Abyss Actor Pendulum monsters, and can only activate one Abyss Actor Curtain Call per turn. Interesting normal trap card here, so I don't know how useful this would be, but it's certainly a card that I think there's a lot of cool effects with this. A lot of looking at this off the top of my head, a lot of pendulum usage there, and if you're playing Abysses, then that's definitely useful. So, next card, Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Ooh, this is very, very cool. This is a great card for a Blue Eyes deck. Maiden with Eyes of Blue is the 1-star spellcaster tuner effect. When a card or effect is activated that targets this card, quick effect, you can special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. When this card is targeted for an attack, you can negate the attack, and if you do change the battle position of this card, then you can special summon one Blue Eyes from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can only you can only use one Maiden of Eyes Blue's effect per turn, and only once that turn. Look at her. Absolutely gorgeous card art. This card I think is standardly used in Blue Eyes decks. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the case. So definitely useful. Next one, Abyss Script, Rise of the Abyss King. Is this one of the... An Abyss Script spell card is activated this turn, so I guess this would count for it. Standard spell card, target face-up cards on the field up to the number of the attack position Abyss Actor monsters with different names you control, and destroy them. If you control a level 7 or higher Abyss Actor monster, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation. The set card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, and you have a face-up Abyss Actor Pendulum monster in your extra deck. You can add up to 2 Abyss Actor cards and or Abyss script spells with different names from your deck to your hand. I don't know too much about pendulums, but this sounds like it's a pretty solid card, especially if you are able to get that level 7 or higher Abyss Actor monster out there. This card looks pretty cool. I've noticed that a lot. I've also been saying cool way too much. I need new words. Somebody get me Stephen A. Smith's dictionary. Curry Photon. Ooh, this one is a cool card. It's a Kuriboh card. So, Curry Photon is a fiend with the effect. It's a light monster, 1 star, your standard Kuriboh type, 300 attack, 200 defense card, you know. So with the quick effect, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard and pay 2,000 life points. You take no damage this turn. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send one Photon monster from your hand to the grave, except Curry Photon. Add this card from your graveyard to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. I don't know how useful this is. I know that there's some Kuriboh cards that are amazing, and then some that are just not good. I don't recall if this is good. Photons themselves and Galaxy Eyes and stuff like that aren't really the best decks from what I've heard. Plus, you can send this. You take no damage this turn. I suppose if you know you're going to take more than 2,000 damage, then I suppose this would be a good card. But if you're doing less, then why would you pay the 2,000 life points? Anyway, last card. Unfortunately, we do not have a super rare, ultra rare, any of those type of things. So we're just going to stick with our regular rare, which is a trap. And it is going to be Blackbird Close. Blackbird Close is a trap card. It's a counter trap card, according to this. And you can see the artwork right there. I really like it. I think that's a pretty cool artwork. So let's read this out here. When a monster your opponent controls activates its effect, you can send one face-up Blackwing monster you control to the graveyard, negate its activation, and if you do, destroy it. Then special summon one Blackwing Dragon from your extra deck. If you control a Blackwing Synchro monster or Blackwing Dragon, you can activate this card from your hand. This sounds Is this similar to that Stardust? Oh, there's a Stardust Dragon trap card that does a very Starlight Road, I think it is. That does something similar. I'm not 100% sure if that's the same or if it's different because I can't remember that one off the top of my head. This one sounds very similar to it, but I don't remember if it does the same sort of effects. Anyway, these are the cards that we've got today. Hopefully you're able to read them. So in our Legendary Duelist White Dragon Abyss, we got Abyss Actor Curtain Call, Maiden with Eyes of Blue, Abyss Grip Rise of the Abyss King, Curry Photon, and Blackbird Close. Thank you very much for watching and supporting the Aduran region in any way, shape, or form that you do. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care.